Okay, so today we're going to talk about a pretty serious topic, and that's the rise of the coronavirus. Now, wait, before you think that, oh, I've heard enough about this, I like to take a journey with you and investigate the implications of this epidemic. Mainstream media and the reaction.
In the past week, we have seen a rapid escalation of cases of COVID-19. More cases and deaths have now been reported in the rest of the world than in China.
Breaking news, and it's the kind we don't like. It's a new number threshold having to do with coronavirus. The United States has, in the last few minutes, gone over the 6,000 case mark, the new official number, 6,010 active cases that have been confirmed by testing. Remember, the best guess among public health professionals is this is nowhere near the number of Americans walking around positive.
Let me make this perfectly clear. If we do not implement the program we have created, the measures we recommend, and which the German government has also adopted, if we do not manage to reduce contact between people for a few weeks, then it is possible that in 2 to 3 months we will have up to 10 million infected people in Germany.
Good evening. As the pandemic of coronavirus claims more lives around the world, the people of the United Kingdom are now being advised to make drastic changes to their day-to-day existence.
We're going to begin with the states of emergency across this country, and now here in New York City, a state of emergency declared as well. Tonight, more than 1,300 people sickened in the U.S. At least 39 have died in this country.
There's so much disinformation going around. You're probably getting it at this moment on your text. We certainly are. We haven't faced a medical crisis like this in living memory. We know the coronavirus constitutes a major threat to the country. Of course it does. What we really don't have a clear picture of right now is what's coming next.
Life is changing in Australia as it is changing all around the world. Life is going to continue to change as we deal with the global coronavirus.
Quite something. Canadians all over the world are being told to come home now. Flights are being cancelled. There's chaos at airports around the world. It's been quite a week. The Prime Minister is in self-isolation. His wife has the coronavirus. Parades, concerts, sports leagues, all canceled. Schools and daycares are closing.
The coronavirus pandemic is hitting new highs and lows tonight. Infections in the U.S. have jumped to 7,700 confirmed cases, with 134 reported deaths. And another wave of selling overwhelmed Wall Street as the Dow Industrials fell 6%.
How can we traverse our daily life while minimizing the impact of this epidemic? My goal is to go over some of those facts and explore the wider implications of what this coronavirus could mean. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to me, the elderly? What could it mean for the youth? And how will this impact our way of life? According to the CDC, 6 steps to prevent COVID-19. Step 1. Wash your hands often. Step 2. Put distance between yourself and others. Step 3. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay home if you are sick. Step 5. Cover coughs and sneezes. Step 6. Only wear a face mask if you are sick or caring for someone who is sick. Clean and disinfect surfaces. The safety of the elderly through social distancing by flattening the curve and not overwhelming the medical system.
You have a bit of chaotic potential right in front of you. It's in some sense infinite in its potential, and the domain in which you can manipulate that might be rather restricted because of the restrictions that are part and parcel of your existence. But maybe you have your room, and you might think, you might have contempt for that, and so it's a complete bloody catastrophe. But you don't have to. You could think, well, I've got a little... It isn't a room, it's a place of potential. And as soon as you know that, then it's not your room anymore. It isn't a room. The room that you see is your preconception of the space that you inhabit. What's there is a fragment of infinity. That's what's there. And what you see is the low resolution consequence of your assumption and lazy habit and blindness. That's your initial room. And you think, well, no, that's not the room. See, part of what artists do, for example, when Van Gogh paints a room and you look at it glowing, he's trying to show you what's beyond your perception.
I hope you liked the video. Please consider supporting the successful launch of my channel by subscribing.